Is someone in this space or is it just me? Looks like it's just me, child. All right. Let me let the people know we live. That lighting is crazy. That Lululemon. Mm-hmm. Hi. I know that's right. What's good, Tank? What is good, Sistrin? I got my. How are you? How are you? How are you? Happy Tuesday to you. Welcome to the Yungfleur Live Space. I'm Yungfleur. We are live. I'm getting my show together. I'm letting the girls know. I'm trying to be on that same type of time. I just got me a little BLT. Matter of fact, right here. And I'm trying to be on my best behavior tonight. I do have my weed that I told myself I wasn't going to get. But I'm gonna try to keep it cute. Happy to be here, babe. I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to have you. You already know. But welcome to the space, girl. Sorry, I'm not even kikiing, I promise. I'm literally just sharing the live so that the people can join us. But what's the latest with you? How's your day been? What's been going on your side? Let me see if I could share this video link. It has been. Today was actually cute. Today was cute. I was enjoying the weather. The people are out with the shorts. Is it just me or is it like once the weather is nice is when you see everybody, 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 like everyone you want to see, everyone you don't, whoever you was, your little sneaky link from wherever, suddenly they could be in Massachusetts, bitch, and suddenly they are right here in the Bronx, in your face, like in the bodega. It's so crazy. Like even last summer, I ran into somebody from Paris who like, why would you even be here at this party? It'd be so mixy when the weather gets better. I can't deal. But I don't know. I feel like I'm a little ready for a oh, I'm ready for a little not sneaky link. Um, not the subconscious speaking. I'm ready for a little mixy ass situation. Like I'm ready for a little social situation, respectfully, safely, in my energy, feeling comfortable, getting my life. Like that is what I'm ready for at this point in time. And I think that's what we all deserve because child, this is tired. But anyway, why am I here, right? Why am I here tonight? And hopefully won't I can't wait to buy a grill. Ooh, you be grilling? You be grilling? Okay, I shared the live. You be grilling? Let me find out. Sure, let me know when the cookouts going on, child. I'll bring the corn. I'll bring, I love to be the sweet. I'm like the sweets guy when it comes to like who's bringing what. I'm bringing dessert. I'm bringing drinks. I'm mixing up. I'm giving you a nice little fruity cocktail that like tastes like Kool-Aid with nothing in it until you get up. Yeah, yeah. And your head touch your ass from the inside out. Yeah, that's my type of tea. That's how I like to get down. But I'm so for a function. I'm so for a moment. You know what I mean? But why are we here tonight? Why are we here tonight? We are here to talk about Fashion Week. Tomorrow is the last day, I believe. I thought today was supposed to be the last day, but I think somebody said that the 12th is the last day of Fashion Week. Period, period, period. Welcome to the Yungfleur Live Space. Whoever just chimed in, joined in. I'm Yungfleur. We are live. And we are, what are we doing? We're talking about Paris Fashion Week, of course. The latest shows, I think YSL just happened either earlier today or like a couple of hours ago. Ooh, fire. Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. I was very pleased. Very chic and sexy. Oh, I gotta share the live with the people. I gotta share with the people. I gotta share with the garden. But yeah, did you happen to catch any of the shows, love? Were there any shows you saw that you liked? Any shows that you saw that you loved? Let me know. Let me know. Or if anything you already know, I'm gonna catch you up from beginning to end. I'm trying to get the people in the thing to join the live. I don't know. I don't know what it is, child. Anyway, I saw nothing. I wait for the live. I appreciate you. And I understand because y'all, it's too many shows. I honestly haven't even seen all of them. Sometimes I'll just jump on this thing having not seen one damn show and we just gonna figure it out and live watch together. Like that should be enjoyable for me as well. But there were a couple shows that I saw that I liked, that I do want to jump into. I want everybody to pull up right the fuck now because I swear to God, because you already know, Tink, 30 minutes, an hour in, people are going to be like, oh, did you talk about that show? Did you talk about that show? Did you? Yeah, we talked about it at 9 o'clock when I got here on time. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you should have did that. Maybe you should have pulled up when I told you to pull up. But it's all good. No stress. I'm here to talk about a few different shows. I have a running list. So why not? Let's just talk about something that I'm really enjoying right now, which once again is the Saint Laurent show. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna be using Tag Walk tonight. Tag Walk is the platform. Let me do this because I don't want to. I'm trying to avoid blacking out as much as possible. Really trying to be on my AV tonight. So collections, women's wear. I'm using Tag Walk, by the way, tag-walk.com. If you're ever looking to see the shows, I'm just get included on there. Let me check on YouTube and see if even they've uploaded the YSL show because sometimes I know YSL be on it, okay? Yup, and sure enough, they got it ready, bitch. YSL don't play. Everything is ready. Everything is on deck. Everything is always on deck. All right, so we've got that here. Tag what? Oh, and the very first thing. Come on. People don't never be here to see when my shit be coming together. Like I don't appreciate that because the AV is AVing right now. Okay, so I'm gonna pull it up. YSL by Anthony Vaccarello. You know, last season I think we were talking about that was the if you don't recall that was the show where it was a lot of like the lingerie pieces where it was like a lot of mesh with the headpieces. I'll even pull it up real quick for you to see. YSL SS25. Oh, actually, no, that was the fall season beforehand. But the most recent season for spring summer 2025 was giving very much like boss corporate cunt, lots of big boxy suits. You know, hold on, can you see it? And very much giving like almost like a drag version of YSL. Like all the girls, not all the girls, but a lot of the women in this section were really dressed like in a almost just like Saint Laurent himself, like down to the hair and the glasses. Like it's very much giving cosplay YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, you know? And not for nothing, it was really cute to see the girls on the runway that season, like in these suited looks. It was really nice to see the girls at the red carpet, all of the not red carpet, the front row, all of the celebs in their suited moments, just looking real like big business, okay? It's giving I'm pecking that man in the back of the bus type energy. You know, very get the strap. Yeah, I already know this eating shit not gonna work. This eating shit not gonna work. That's not cute. That's not chic. This is not tea. But this recent show, which is just going up now, I'm gonna share it with you. Thank you, baby. You know what? I don't. I know I'm comfortable. I know everybody in the following is a very thorough, down to earth, but very bougie when they need to be, very fly, very sexy, very creative, fly bitches. Like I know that's what the garden is about. Like if you're not one of those, I don't know how you literally can't get in. But the reason I'm like trying to be on my best behavior is because I want to repost these lives. Hi to whoever just joined in. Please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. And you know, girl, it's free. Stop playing with me. Welcome to the Yungfleur Live Space. I'm Yungfleur. We are live. We're talking about Paris Fashion Week, and I was just about to share a stream. But getting back to what I was saying, Tank, I want to repost these lives more. Like, and also like I'm getting into my like content creation shit, and I'm realizing like I can't keep the reason that I think for me it's so tough. I did send the link in the garden, my love. I did, but I can do it again. What's good, CK? How you doing, baby? Yeah, I sent this shit. I sent the shit right before I commented. Um, I'm gonna paste it again. Hey, hey, hey! Are you still on this in this neck of the woods? But anyway, we're just about to start on YSL. But what I was saying to y'all is that I want to repurpose this content so that I can actually share it at full length. CK, you're always yeah, I did. Damn, mom. Nah, but I want to repurpose this live. I want to repurpose this content, but I can't. For me personally, like my brand, like you know what the brand gives, but like I'm also professional, you know. So I'm like trying to toe the line. So long story short, I can't just be on here like chowing down and busting shit down and busting down a blunt like back to back. Like I look crazy. I look crazy for resharing content. I don't care. Hi, welcome to whoever just joined on. I'm Yungfleur. We are live. We're talking about YSL in just 5 seconds. I'm over here just getting my little disclaimer going. I need the content to be shareable content. I need it to be reshareable content. And I do not need people resharing me out here looking smoke the fuck out. Okay? That's only for y'all, my safe space, my garden. Y'all know the real me. Like y'all get that. Y'all are open to that. It's a safe space for sure. But if I'm gonna reshare these things, I can't. I just can't. You know what I mean? Like that's not and once again, like for me personally, and that's no judgment to people who do. I love that they do and they feel like and they can do that. That's not necessarily the brand that I'm trying to push. At least not just yet. I need my stuff to be reshareable. Once again, I need it to be sponsorable. I need it to be things that I can get paid off of, monetizable. You know what I mean? Not that I'm monetizing right now, but the monetizing will be happening very soon. Very, very soon. Watch this space because I don't give a fuck about shit no more, child. The recession getting ready to hit us. Shit is going left and right, girl. It's giving go and get your money. Hustle down. You know what I mean? And why not? You know, so I'm taking this shit seriously. So I want to reshare this live. What I'm thinking, since it's just us, right? Ideas in my head. I'm thinking that what I'm gonna do is I will reshare lives. Basically for the most part, like edited. I'll do like a clean version, and that clean version will be without a little bit less of the smoking, maybe, or none of the smoking, a little bit less of, you know, some of the comments, none of the tea being spilled, you know what I mean? Nothing that I wouldn't want to be reshared, or nothing that I would, you know, of your business that I wouldn't, you know, I'd hate to have just shared in the public like that. So that'll be the clean version. And then I'm gonna put the raw, unfiltered, uncut, full length versions of these on a Patreon. Or some sort of like paywall situation. And it's not gonna be more than like $3 a month, I promise. At least not to start. At least not to start. At least not for y'all. Not for y'all. It's not gonna be crazy. But I will have a paywall situation or another separate section that people have to like get their way into to get to the tea, to get to the juice. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna make that readily available for y'all. Not for y'all, but for the proverbial y'all. Anyway, let me stop running my mouth so I can start running my mouth. Saint Laurent! Let's go. So this season, CK, what did you think of Saint Laurent? Go get a bed. Oh, you know what I could do? I didn't even realize I can share other. I can share. I'm gonna do this. Perfect. Oh, the AV is AVing, bitch. I figured it. I'm so hyped. All right, let's go. Autumn winter 2025. Saint Laurent was good, predictable. I mean, at this point, don't we say this about every show? Everybody is everyone is very hard pressed about creating. Let me about creating wardrobes and uniforms. Everywhere you go, every review you read, it's the same story. Better than Mew Mew? You didn't like Mew Mew? I thought Mew Mew was fun. Mew Mew was fun to me. Needed some trousers. That's the thing. Because that brings me back. All right, I'm going to stop eating. Because this is going to be shit to edit. Okay? Trust and believe. That's why I don't be editing nothing. That's why I don't repost. So I was saying, one thing about YSL, even though it still definitely gives like wardrobe, and of course, when you see these things in stores, maybe besides that collection 2 seasons ago where it was like all just mesh and pantyhose, for the most part, everything is just like it offers itself to be readily wearable, easily accessible in terms of like how you can use it, very easy to manipulate into your wardrobe. Like these pieces are very simple by themselves. They got, we got our Tisha Campbell shoulders. Hold on. Miss Anok Yai with the baldy. Can we talk? The baldy came out, babe. Hold on. In this lime green, in this chartreuse, with the baldy. But yeah, it's always a very stylized kind of Anthony Vaccarello reality or YSL reality where who needs pants when you're a YSL girl? What? Like, all you need is shoulders, babe. And I love a good shoulder. It's very much Tisha Campbell shoulders every time, all the time, around the clock when Anthony Vaccarello is concerned. I love and one thing he really gets, like, the color palette is always it, okay? Obviously, once again, riffing off of classic, YSL palettes from back in the day. You would have to pay me to cut my hair. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it was supposed to be like some sort of flex. Like, I don't know. Something about the video of Anthony shaving her head, I was just like, okay. Like, you thought you ate? I love this. Ooh, that's good. I like that. I like that top. That is good. But let's see. I wish Adut was in it. Yeah. Adut, she's coming back. She's making her comeback, slow but sure. See, this is why I don't like posting. You see how that's like not Yungfleur? You see how this is something I posted just hours ago? You see how niggas just didn't tag me anywhere or mention at all that they took the photo from my account? Don't want to share nothing with you hoes. Like, I'm dead ass block. I think I'm just gonna block anyone who doesn't tag me. I'm just gonna block anyone who steals my shit going forward. Hell no. Definitely wouldn't do that. Definitely don't play like that. Oh, the color palette's so good. What are you referring to? Oh, I posted about I did a post about Aretha Franklin earlier where I was talking about how it's like talking about how she uses her camera. I don't know. It's no one you know. It's nobody you know, but it's just like the same old shit. Anytime, like my posts have been like tanking. Like my socials, the metrics have been tanking, and I also haven't been posting consistently, so that makes it tank even more. It's nobody, babe. It's I don't even know this man, to be honest. I really don't know who this person is. They have 11,000 followers. I don't know why, with 8 likes. Anyway, bird ass bitch. But yeah, I posted about Aretha and I had a bunch of slides. Um, like I posted this. I posted this, right? And I had this slide there. And then this man literally just ripped the shit 15 minutes ago and then gonna put it on there and then not tag me. Fucking bird ass bitch. Hey, the Saint Laurent collection was fabulous. Hey Cody, what's going on, babe? RS, but you Cody on the YouTube. Welcome, welcome. And real life, I guess. Welcome. Thanks for joining. She was a druggie, shocking. Babe, everybody was a druggie. Everybody was a druggie. Everyone was a fucking druggie back then. It was like literally like being a weed smoker or a cigarette smoker. Everybody was on some stuff. But yeah, this collection was great. Let me see if I can find some reviews. Let me see. CK. CK. It's always something. But that's real. That's real. I don't know how the girls do it. But no, this whole color palette, even that's good. This is gonna get some shots. This is gonna get some editorials for sure. Let's read the review while we go through the show. Let's see. Um, So this is Anthony Vaccarello's quote, y'all. He says, I wanted something clean with no ornamentation, no decoration, no nothing. To just push the silhouette in these saturated colors. It's the most color I've ever done in washed satin and technical jersey, which I have never used before for a sense of stretch. I really like this idea of elasticity, of movement, all to give a sense of freedom. There's really no structure. The volumes come from the shape of the clothes and the fabrics, and everything is light. Um, Vaccarello was referencing Saint Laurent's 90s haute couture collections, a favorite period of his, in part because the fashion world was by that point proclaiming that YSL was terribly démodé, and chic or whatever. And that offers the perfect opportunity for re-evaluation. And that's real. I mean, it's really, I'm gonna get back to that. Vaccarello's silhouette started boldly at the shoulder and tapered towards the hem, an inverted triangle for his vividly hued high-collared coats, denuded of visible fastenings, which is like that's the thing. It's all so clean. Aside from a very minimal zipper, you don't really see any buttons, you don't see any closures, you don't see anything besides fabric and skin. Like that's it. And silhouettes, you know? What has become is ooh, 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 um, and then they talk about the evening section because, of course, he has a moment where he breaks away, which we've seen in the other collections, and kind of goes into somewhere else. And we're just about to embark on that part of things. Yes, girl. Yeah, yeah. That's my girl. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Hold on. Here she come. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk about these shoes. Because I just know. I just know in my heart. Do you see the way the girls are walking? Those shoes look so uncomfortable. They look so uncomfortable. It looks like everyone can barely walk or they're all oh. Do you see that ankle? Do you see that ankle on a gangsterline? Mm. I would have needed some sunglasses to chow. Here we go. Yes, my miss in the space. Let me catch up. Let me catch up. What you thought about this YSL show, love? Then, like I said, we get to this point here. The leather blouson jackets with the slip dresses underneath that are slip dress gowns, essentially. Like he said, a lot of focus on silhouette. Jeffrey Campbell already got the comfortable dupe waiting on us. Oh yeah, child. Jeffrey Campbell been going hard about these designer knockoffs. Let me put the heat on. He's been going hard. I noticed the shoes, but they are fabulous. The shoes plus the pencil skirts makes the walk wibble wobble. I was shocked there was only 45 looks. It felt like 100. I do feel like YSL shows feel like they go on forever. Forever. Mommy said, I didn't like the show, y'all. I needed something else besides the beautiful models. You did not like the show. You know, I just like the fact that he really ties in that commercial sensibility into something that does also feel a bit aspirational. There are things from YSL collections that I can always say I enjoy, even if I don't like the whole thing overall. You know, I've been hit or miss with a YSL collection. I don't know if there's any designers really I can think of right now that I always love consistently, at least love their collections consistently. But there's always something in Anthony Vaccarella's YSL that I can always just be like, I live for it. Even the subtle details, like the bows along the skirt, the ball skirt situation. And I love this like dropped ball skirt. And the way the cut of it falls just under the jacket, kind of creating this elongated torso. As always, a great POV. Y'all teach me. Listen, and you as well. And you as well. If the girls are look, because at the end of the day, I know my black ass not putting that shit on. You know what I mean? Like the girls, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. That's fair. But I love the jewel tones. I love the colorways. I love the details. I love the way he puts it all together. No, it's fab. Like this isn't something that's super over the top or like it's very just straight fashion, sellable fashion. Let me see if there's more in this review, actually. Um, I'm reading from the Vogue reviews from Mark Holgate. Mm-mm-mm. So, like they said, for evening, everything got reversed. 9 floor sweeping voluminous ball skirts, variously partnered with silk and lace camisoles or leather aviator jackets, with Vaccarello mixing up the house standard black in the most original manner with earthy tones of tan and brown. I don't know if that's the most original manner, but okay. Accessories wise, there were epic leather gauntlets, dark shades, gleaming slingbacks with a curved talon of a heel. That little curved talon, she's demonic. And gold sculpted earrings. What there wasn't, a single bag. Like I said, like Anthony Vaccarella's YSL very much exists in its own very stylized reality, much like other designers. And in there are a lot of kind of quirks that are inconsistent with reality, as sellable as these pieces are. You know what I mean? Like we're like, how do you not have a bag in 2025? Like as a designer, why is there no bag? But once again, like I think it also lends itself to the fact that like the posing and the posture is a big part of the fashion runways. Performance is a growing trend all over again. Like hand placement, just all different types of physical expression become part of the look. So if you look in this collection here, every single woman or every single model has their hands tucked into the pockets. And I think that's meant to also emphasize even more the shoulder and the silhouette. Even the hands are not out there kind of swinging and swaying and forcing you to pay attention to something else. They are tucked neatly in the pocket and really like accentuating that shoulder and even more so creating that inverted triangle shape that leads to like the thin pencil skirt or in the later case, the ball gowns. But really just narrows the silhouette back in. And I thought that was cool. Um, and here we see, they said, what there wasn't, a single bag. Let others do the merch walk. All that product placement, not so chic, huh? Yet more than that, it was about Vaccarello wanting to be honest about what he sees his role with a runway show to be. Show you something that's about creative elan and which can capture an emotion, a feeling. Do that, and there's no place for the hard sell. I'm gonna read that again. Vaccarello's role as a creative director, as a person putting out shows, this is what he assumes to be his role. To show you something that's about creative elan. Child, I'm not even gonna front like I know what the fuck elan means. So let's find out. Elan. Not Elon, child. Momentum. Momentum. They could have said that. They could have just said that in English, but whatever. I guess it's Paris Fashion Week, so sure. So what do they say? To show you something that's about creative elan or momentum and which can capture an emotion, a feeling. Do that and do that successfully, and there's no place for the hard sell. You don't need to convince somebody. The emotions, the energy, the mood just convinces you alone. And I think that's what has been really the power of Anthony Vaccarello's YSL era. Like he creates a storyline from the very beginning, since the girls were stomping down the Eiffel Tower, creating this mood that makes you want to be a YSL girl. And that honesty extended to his referencing of YSL's couture. He might have wanted to invoke the emotions it gives him, but Vaccarello was adamant that what he showed the last night of the Paris season definitely wasn't couture. He said, I don't want to fake it. If you want to do couture, then do it, he said. But before intriguingly adding, but do I want to do it? Well, yeah, I'm thinking of it. Girl, please, please, please. So we may be seeing some Anthony Vaccarello couture coming real soon. I mean, we've been billing the YSL shows as kind of like a demi couture thing, you know, similar to like a Balmain, similar to like other brands that are really elaborate with their construction and their embellishments for ready to wear. And he's been teasing at it, but I feel like YSL just gives that couture house vibe. Like it's just part of the spirit of the brand. You know what I mean? Now let's get into some of these photos. I feel like we may talk about YSL. I don't know if we're going to talk about too many shows today. I'm not going to lie. Because I'm going to keep this to just an hour. I'm going to keep this one to just an hour today, y'all. Oh, where's the tag walk? There we go. There we go. We don't fuck with them cookies, bitch. But let's really look. Let's really open our eyes and look. This like orangey, like chocolate brown. What? I don't know. Like the colors are just great. Like I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Absolutely. I mean, if I'm keeping it a buck, I could just look at old YSL shows because it's like the same colorways all over again, just like reworked. But I really especially love these. It gives me a little bit of a Lanvin vibe, these dresses, especially like with the jeweled, the really thick, chunky jeweled necks. And this navy blue moment with the chocolate brown as well. Like, or is that green? Like an earthy green. Lots of earth tones blending with the jewel as well. Very vibrant. Like he said, this is his most colorful collection yet. And he used wash satin and that contrasts with the leather. Oh my God, a knock with the Baldy. She looks so good. Like I said, the editorials are about to come rushing in. Rushing in. Hell, maybe even the movie features too, child. But yeah, they really let the bows lead the way. Like the bows are kind of like a key device here, in a place where there are no real visible closures. And it gives itself to something that is almost like, what am I trying to say? Like, because it's like it's a bow, but it's not like metal. It's not a button. It's not a zipper. It's closure. It's complete secure closure, but there's still a delicateness to it. There's a softness to that. There's like a fragility still to that kind of closure. Really gentle. Really kind of like also like slapped about. Like the one thing about the bows are kind of like tied almost haphazardly, very like chicly. You know what I mean? And just gives this sense of like undoneness, that really like is a perfect accent to things. Yes, Banks looks fab. The beauty on here, the beauty looks are it. Hold on, I can't even scroll up for some reason. Why is it being like that? Let me just zoom here. Banks looks good. I love this face. Oh, they gave it up with the contour babes. So good. But yeah, like at the end of the day, they're wearable clothes with a sense of glamour to them. And I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm enjoying Anthony Vaccarello's thing. Like he has a clear kind of definition of who this YSL person is. And people like to join, you know, people love to kind of be gang and be down for something. And I think people will definitely want to run and already have been kind of clinging to the YSL gang thing. And we've seen the ripple effects of the YSL look. Across other runways and just in real life even. I feel like I've been seeing the YSL effect out in Soho. I wish Onak had a shaved head for the Mugler Alien Hypersense campaign. What makes you think a Mugler campaign ain't coming just like this? You know, I feel like she's about to go straight to Gabriel Moses and them and shoot a little some like, yeah, it's about to go up. These lacier moments weren't necessarily my favorite, but the colors still so good. And I really do think that we will see him eventually rise up to couture if he doesn't leave first. But why would he leave? Why would he leave at this point? Unless to go back to his own brand, which who knows? Who knows? Do you see him going back to his own brand, or do you think he's gonna just be like forever like back on this kick of designing for YSL or another house? Like I feel like whenever, I don't know, like whenever he reaches the end of his point with this thing, he'll find his way right back, giving us what we saw from him before on his runways. But of course, with a little evolution, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's been about 30 minutes talking about just this show. Why? I do not know. Let's go to the next one. Let's talk about Miu Miu. While we were talking about Miu Miu earlier, Miu Miu just continues to go, y'all. What did we think of the Miu Miu show? Miu Miu was beautiful. CK begged to differ. Were we feeling the YSL show? Can y'all thumbs up as well? What's going on? Come on. Show me some love. Show me some support, y'all. I'm trying to get these lives up so I can keep doing them. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Please thumbs up when you enter the premises. Let me pull up the review for. Oh, they don't have any review. But I remember it. I remember reading it was like about a cast of different characters, which Mew Mew is definitely about creating a character. Um, and also, I feel like we've been seeing moments like the Mew Mew and Prada Girl start to merge more and more. Mew Mew. Hmm. Let me see if I can find a review that's not just talking about celebrities like they always do. So here we see. This season, so this is the review. This season, this is on Days, by the way. This is a review from Isabel Van Dyke, talking about the Mew Mew Autumn Winter 2025 show. As for the close, after talking about celebrities, back to back to back, paragraph to paragraph to paragraph, like how. This season, the brand swapped mini skirts, which became super iconic, for mid-length hems, but stayed true to school uniform like knee-high socks. Despite longer skirt lengths, it felt flirtier than previous collections, with a powdery palette of soft blues, pinks, lavenders, and butter yellows. There was a shift toward the 1930s too, apparent in the hairstyles, fur shawls, and surprisingly, the underwear. Conical bras worn underneath shirts, creating pointed breasts that led the way. There aren't many labels that could take inspiration from the wardrobes of 85-year-old women and transfer them to Gen Z rappers. Because Cortisa Star was walking. I think she's one of the next people that pulls up. Do y'all listen to Cortisa Star? Y'all fuck with Cortisa? Y'all fuck with the Cortisa bops? Then again, this is Mrs. P we're talking about. Okay, sure. And so they had Sarah Paulson walking. They had Cortisa Starr, who's a rapper based out of Delaware. There's one song that randomly, like I only found out about her like a couple months ago. I don't know how long she's been out, but I heard her music like a couple months ago. Randomly came on like SoundCloud. I think I was listening. Yeah, I was listening on SoundCloud, and I was like, "Who's this?" And the song was like cute, kind of catchy. And also, like, you know what it was? I was in the gym and it came on. And it was like, it like made me want to work out. Well, I mean, she also sampled the beat and it just had me pumping. I had it just on repeat because I needed something to just keep me doing those presses. Another collection that lets me know the recession is here. Not the recession indicator. Oh, she's walking, honey. Oh, she is pumping, honey. Yes, boo. And they said they pointed out there were a lot of the cameos were LGBTQ plus icons, modern day LGBTQ plus icons. I don't know which icons they're talking about, but and then another musician named Toa Birch. I don't know who that is. But apparently that's Renee Rapp's girlfriend. And when I tell you, oh, I don't pay attention to the Renee Raps. I'm so sorry. I do not. The crispy chicken rap is the only rap I'm concerned with. Okay, we not worried about no Renee. Um, and then Elliot Sumner as well made their return to the Mew Mew catwalk. So yeah, Lots of queer individuals making cameos, or queer celebs making or I don't know. Cortisa Star is not a celebrity. Um, or at least not yet. Hmm. And so with this collection, they really are continue to push it. They really are continuing to push the brand's house codes here. And really kind of playing around with kind of the variants and the smashing together of different references, which is very much a Mucha Prada thing, like just bringing us from various different decades and really smashing everything into one kind of vortex where you don't know where time begins or ends. She is pumping down. Um, and also Miu Miu always has the elite camera work going. Oh, not ads. Not the ad. And then let's take a look at some of these looks, like this one here, one of my favorites. This fur situation, and then the hat to match, and this really like chunky, gaudy jewelry. Here for that. Here for fucking that. And like they said, there were these conical bras that they explored and incorporated into the collection. And here we see the iconic bag clutch is back in effect, babe. Slightly evolved. She's got a fur shawl to match. But I love how they still have the bag and the crux of the arm thing as a part of their Miu Miu character. And I feel like it's a lot of muted tones mixed with the neutrals. Really cool, very cool as far as the colorway is concerned. Aside from pops of color like this. I even like this little zip situation. I feel like we've been seeing a bunch of these like half zip or quarter zip things and like really jaunty asymmetrical angles. We saw a similar thing at Balenciaga as well. Interesting. I'm here for it though. I love a little slight collarbone kind of thing. Like I'm here for that. And I love the versatility of it as well, because you can easily just zip that back up if you're not feeling like showing a little skin like that. The cardigan once again with the conical bra underneath. Got a little menswear moment in between. And the wide neck of the jackets is interesting. It's almost undone, but just like perfectly put together as well. Interesting. Oh, and I think we see the sneakers that they have in collaboration with who was it? Who was it? Who was it that they collabed with on the sneaker? Was it New Balance? Or am I bugging? Yeah, New Balance. It was New Balance. The way New Balance is winning. And so you see kind of like the way that the jacket is opened up, it actually reveals the bra underneath a little bit. And I feel like we've been seeing a lot of this playing with like what's underneath. I almost want to talk about Balenciaga, but I want to save that for another day. I love it. I love the styling of it too. Like that kind of really eclectic blend of things. This I don't love. This I don't like. This is not my favorite type of gig right here. This skirt is crazy. But once again, it's giving that 30s kind of feel, even down to the hair. What do we think of the boots? What do we think of the footwear? The bag gives granny to me, and that's why I haven't said anything about it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of the bag, but I do love the size. The size of it is perfect. These ugly ass skirts. Come on with the purple boot. I do love the footwear. Oh, that's what's her name that was in White Lotus? Ain't it? Ain't that the girl from White Lotus? Or am I bugging? Or does she just looks like or do they just look like that person? The person who was in charge of the hotel and was a lesbian? What's her name? Valentina. Ain't that her? Ain't that her? Or am I bugging? Is that her? Is that her? Is that the same person? Is this the same person? She was so suppressed in the show. Oh yeah, she was going through it. She was going through it. Someone needed to give my girl a rose or something because she was down bod. I don't think so. Probably her cousin. I swear that's her. Let me find out because they look very alike. But I feel like they would have mentioned that. Her name is Sabrina Impacciatore. Let's see. Or Impacciatore. Let me see. Mew. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. They look very alike, though. They look very, very alike. Like you would have thought. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, love this. I just love, I mean, that's the one thing about Prada. They've got their own rhythm. They've got their own algorithm, even of how everything just is mashed up together. And it just works. Let's get to even this menswear look is kind of fly. Mm-mm. Let's see. And we even got these moments here. This model is gorgeous. And I love this coat, this leather, this kind of beaten, worn leather. I love the worn leathers that we see at Miu Miu, don't you? Hey, y'all. If you haven't already, please give your boy a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Right here on the live. Thank you so much. But I live for this. And once again, the undoneness, revealing kind of like the lingerie underneath. I feel like I mean, that's nothing new necessarily on the runway, but it is definitely a conversation, or I think a topic of conversation that continues to be explored. Um, Kind of like just the sense of like what lies underneath, the idea of sensuality, the idea of our inner selves, our the most intimate part of ourselves, and bearing that to the forefront and making that public. Um, yeah, let me pull up the next look. And these skirts to match. Definitely not giving the super short moments that we got before. And the menswear looks as well. Were these just wide leg pant moments with the dress shoes, oversized. Oh yes, you better. She looks so posh. And this shoe, oh, I thought it was a whole shoe. It's the sock in the shoe, but this ain't bad. This is not a bad look. The little light brown tan shoe and the yellow sock. I don't know. Depending on the look, that's giving very ambitious for the streets. But I feel like it could be pulled off. At least, follow this as the reference because this is fab. A little strong shoulder moment for the girls. A little Tisha Campbell on the shoulder. Oh, these are so fun. I even love this kind of gray and like lavender combination as well. Yeah, this is good. I love this. I wonder what's like the deets behind that though. You know? Not much just yet, child. You do know the show just happened, so I ain't got so much. Hmm. I don't know. It doesn't say much. But I'll definitely be checking back in on this situation. Where is our girl Sarah Paulson though? Where is Sarah Paulson, the Dawn Ziva? Yeah. Yeah. Sarah the motherfucking Paulson. And don't you forget it. Do you see that face? Serious model. I was living for Sarah at the what was it recently? The Oscars, and that what was it, was it Mark Jacobs? I believe it was Mark. Yeah, it was Mark. That puffy red Mark Jacobs moment, sickening. I loved it. And then they've even got Laura Harrier. You know, one thing about Miu Miu, they love an actress. Oh, she's so cute. Who is this? Which model is this? She's cute. Oh, look at her. I wonder what her name is. Let's see. Let's see. Isn't she so cute? I'm curious. I want to know. Oh, there she goes right there. Her name is Sanique Dill. Oh, and she was the one that closed. So cute. Such a cute girl. And very much giving the Miu Miu vibe. And of course, we've got Gigi Hadid in them. But also, once again, this like emphasis on the shoulder. And this feeling of like a slight undoneness. There's always that with the Miu Miu girl. It's very like just put together. There's like this slight bit of imperfection or slight bit of playfulness, I think, more so, not necessarily from being like a hot ass mess, but more so just being very just on the move. Anyway, I do want to talk about another show, but I also feel like it's 10 o'clock. I feel like I can give y'all maybe another 15 to 20 minutes of me before I gotta power down. And I think that what would be best to spend our time doing is talking about the past shows. Because you already know on Thursday, we're gonna talk about the rest of these shows. So let's talk about some of the shows that we missed the other day, right? Let's talk about some of the shows we missed the other day. Let's talk about some of the news that we've been hearing. And so let's start with what I posted about earlier. If y'all checked my Instagram post, once again, I'm Yungfleur on Instagram as well. If you're not following, shame on you. Anyway, Duran Lantink SS25. So he showed an SS25 collection that I've been reposting. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up the Duran Lantink show. But what did y'all think of that? And what do you think? What do you think of this news that I woke up to this morning? Shall I open my eyes? I got on my phone because I enjoy embracing bad habits in the morning. And I'm like, Now what am I reading here? What is this English? What is this jargon? Duran Lantink is reportedly going to be the creative director of Jean-Paul Gaultier. Come again? I beg your pardon? Hey, y'all, please thumbs up the live. If you haven't already, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, please. I really appreciate it. Let's do it. Thank you in advance. But Duran Lantink, what's good? Everybody pulling up to the live space. I'm Yungfleur. We are on live. We are on the tag walk. Yeah. What's good, Morgan? We on the motherfucking tag walk. Yeah. Oh my God, where were you? Where were you, girl? I missed you. But let's talk about Duran Lantink. Yes, I learned my lesson. I got myself together. I started getting ready from earlier. John Paul Gaultier, JPG, and I am praying. Hey, y'all, please thumbs up the live. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for joining the Yungfleur live space. I'm Yungfleur. We are live. You already know what a give in this space, babe. We are talking about Paris Fashion Week. I fell asleep, thankfully kept the page open. See, that's the beauty of being on the YouTube and not on the IG. You could just catch me when you catch me. 'Twas nice weather, just got in and settled. Oh, I was enjoying the fuck out the weather. I would have enjoyed it more if I didn't have to come and do this live, but I'm not even complaining. I had to come see y'all, so it is what it is. And plus, I ain't got no business being out anyway. It's so, child, one thing about the weather getting nice, it's like all the sexy niggas pop out. What's that about? What's that about? I went on a lunch break in Soho, and by the time I got back to work, the last thought before I went upstairs was, am I okay? Am I all right? Like, I gotta get a hold of myself. Like, I was like, what am I going through? Because like I just was like, oh, he's cute, and oh, he's fine, and oh, she's cute, and oh, he's fine, and oh, she's cute. And I was just like, whoa, like what? Why am I so like, I don't even know. I didn't even know what I was going through. Maybe it was the warmth. Maybe it was the warmth. But it was like every sexy ass nigga that ever existed was outside. I could not deal. I'm about to this a portion of the show where it's about to get real uncensored. For some of the people who are just joining in, I was telling the ones that were on time, right? The ones that were on time, shout out to them. Shout out to you, CK. Shout out to you, Tink. I was letting them know that what I'm going to be doing going forward is to repost these lives. My issue is that like I'm always doing something that I wouldn't necessarily want to reshare all the time, or more so, I wouldn't want other people resharing. Like I don't want y'all resharing me smoking down and like faded on the live. Like that's not the look that we're trying to give. And so what I'm going to do now is I will share a clean edited version of my lives on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube. I'm aiming to do that every Friday after our lives. And then that'll be the clean edited version. Now, if you want the unedited, dirty, you know, raw, uncut, unfiltered, all the tea spills, all the shit being popped. If you want to hear that, you're gonna have to get on some sort of a paywall, most likely a Patreon account. Is what I'm gonna put that behind. But y'all don't worry. It's just gonna be like $3 a month for now, for you, because I love you. Mm-hmm. Now, when that shit go up, I don't want to hear shit. But for now, I'm gonna keep all the like really like extra other stuff. You know what I mean? Like all those like hidden moments. I'll have those on the Patreon. So to the public and on the YouTube, you'll see like a very edited, like kind of like compacted, abbreviated version of these lives, which I think is best because I've been going on this thing for an hour, 2 hours. You know how we give it up. Duran Lantink. Hold on. I'm trying to. Let me see. We're gonna go to the YouTube. YouTube. We're gonna go to Duran. What's this? Duran. What is this? I ain't no Duran. Not you're not pulling up now. I think I wrote this and then it pulled up. There we go. Oh, it is fall winter 2025. So why did they say spring? Got me fucked up. Anyway, got me looking like I don't know what I'm talking about. I was like, oh, he shows like right in season. But anyway, Duran Van Tink. And so we see a lot of what has become like his signature with these really, really playful, really like over the top, like exaggerated silhouettes, especially along the waistline, along everything. Honestly, he just really stretches the human proportions in like a really like fun house mazy kind of way. With this collection, though, we see a lot of animal print moments coming. There's even like a Trompe l'oeil kind of like animal print thing going where some of the models were painted, were had their bodies painted in animal prints with animal print things on top. Once again, a lot of manipulating of the silhouettes, a lot of like building on, adding on to certain parts. Kind of jutting out the hips, focusing on the breast and the chest area, the shoulders as well, and kind of just reorganizing how we identify the classic silhouette. Hey y'all, if you're just joining the Yungfleur Live space, once again, please give me a thumbs up. It would really mean a lot. I'm really trying to get this shit up, really trying to get more people on this thing. And if you don't follow me, is everything okay, love? Is everything all right at home? Please go ahead and give me a follow as well. Give me a follow as well. I'm at 70 followers. That's like I'm dead hype. Like, cause I did had 0. I remember when this shit had 20. Okay. I remember when this shit had 20 and I was asking for 21. So for me to get to 70, so appreciative of y'all. But anyway, enough of the award accepting. Let me read the review for Duran Van Tink and see what the fuck was going on before we get to the rest of what's going on with this man. Hold on. Let's see. Did Vogue give a review? Okay, Vogue gave a review. This was the zebra moment. This was the zebra moment, which is literally just a guy in a bikini, wearing a bikini and some boots. Whoever did the work on what's the word? Whoever did the work on the body paint, they tore, because it looks so like you can barely tell. Like I couldn't tell looking at this shot that it was paint. Can't trust reviews, they're on payroll. No. Oh girl, I know they're all getting paid. What I read the reviews for are specifically for details on the collection and quotes from the designer that I can't get from here. So that's all I read about. I don't give a fuck what they think about the collection. I do you ever hear me read about whether they thought the collection was good or not? I don't care about that. I do not care about that. I just want the details. Remember Kristen McMenemy LV Zebra moment? I don't. But wait, let me get into this. I need to see what this says. Duran Van Tink's influence can now be seen across fashion, with other designers picking up his foam padding techniques to create extremes of shape that reject convention. Do you think that Duran Van Tink and I don't have any dislike for Duran or his work. I think, you know, it's very much interesting. Intriguing, and definitely makes you think about just the body in general. But do we think that he kind of mothered that moment? Do we think that he influenced everyone around to kind of play with shape? I feel like, you know what? I feel like along the time that Duran came around, because once again, we already had Demna, Balenciaga, and Vetements, and he was doing some playful things with silhouette, and other designers were doing the same. So like when Duran came around, he definitely was doing it kind of like in a more in a more particular direction for himself, the way that he was like mixing everything together and made it a continuous, consistent, stable season after season. Like this is what he's about. But I don't know. I feel like it arrived at a time where like playing with the body was the topic of conversation. Like that was already in the zeitgeist before he arrived. But it's definitely what he's known for now. Backstage, he was talking about cosplay, freedom, and silhouette. And I quote, it really is important to start figuring out new things and not really care about the rules too much. Apparently, he used metal bands, which allowed him to create the floating skirts that preceded their models by a few inches. And by floating skirts, I mean moments like this, honey. Where's she at? I think the model who closed. I posted this earlier too. So it's metal bands here that are used to hold these floating moments in place. What else? He used sloped shoulders and body modification hip pads. Trousers that poked out graphically at the waist, not safe for work, assless jeans. Yeah, I saw the assless jeans. And then there was this moment, which reminded me a lot. Someone had pointed this out, I think, in the DM in the garden, the Yungfleur Live Instagram private DM chat. Let me know if y'all trying to be gang. But yeah, they were talking about how Akeem has done something like this already. Like he literally was just stunting around with fake boobies and some jeans. Interesting thing to copy, but or to be influenced by, or to coincidentally also put out. Doing too much. Let me see. I mean, for me, my favorite moments were some of these animal print things. Like, and I think it fuels my inspo moment that I'm having right now with animal prints and things like that. Hold on. So I guess they don't show really the people. I guess those are censored out. They edited them out the video, but the people with the butt cheeks out. LV Spring 2011 look 53. And it was you, CK, talking about Akeem. Yeah, I was like, we just saw Akeem pulling these very same stunts on his own. Are y'all fans of Duran Lantink? Oh my god. Oh. How did I miss that? Not for nothing, I'm about to post this tomorrow. I got a really cute photo of her and Mark. I'm gonna post this tomorrow. That's fab. I was just like, what's going on? And why is he looking at me menacingly? Like I feel like I'm not supposed to be in the room. I love that. Hold on. Let me pull up. All I see is her backstage, but they don't show her like in the look. Or you know what I should be doing that I'm not doing? Going to motherfucking Tag Walk. Can we see Akeem's work? I want to see the original. Sure. Let me see. I'll type fake breasts and see what comes up. Or maybe it's not going to pull up that easy, huh? Let's get onto the IG. I love Akeem's work. Like literally. Oh, you can't. Can you see? Oh, that's why. Hold on. It pulled it up elsewhere. There's one shot of him with it. But he's been on this wave. Sorry, y'all. I'm like trying to show you it as best I can with those dimensions. But yeah, he been on that. And he would dead be out in the streets just like that. Not for nothing. I would love to work with Akeem. I don't know to what capacity. Hey to everyone that's just joining in. I'm Yungfleur. We are live. What the fuck? Not y'all all joining an hour later. Give me a little thumbs up while you're here. Why not? Thumbs up, your boy. Please, I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. I'm Yungfleur. We are live. We've been talking about Fashion Week for a little bit. But yeah, I feel like she really ripped Akeem's shit. I love this. I need this. Oh, this is so tea. Oh, I need this for the summertime. What? I need this so bad. Oh, the girls are mad. Yeah. Not it's the body dysmorphia for me. Forever on some artsy shit. Yeah, I'm wondering when we're gonna get another Section 8 collection. He's the creative director for Section 8, his brand. And we were supposed to, at one point, Chris Abana and were going to collaborate with him on a piece, but it didn't come to pass. Just didn't happen. But yeah, no, I love his work, and he also did the No Gal Contest exhibit, which is so good and so inspirational, and definitely got my gears turning for a project that I'm planning to embark on very soon and share with y'all. So not my mom talking about what is this? I told people, hey. That exhibit was so lit. But yeah, I feel like if I had a nickel for every time I said but yeah. Anyway, Duran Lansing, let's talk about the fact. Let's get to the meat and potatoes that really got me like up, right? This may be the part of the show where this may be the other part of the show, okay? This is the other part of the show. Because Duran Lantink has created that collection that you just saw that we all witnessed together. This is the man that they say is already working with the JPG team as we speak. And don't get me wrong, like my main concern is, does this man's stuff sell? Do people actually buy Duran Lantink like that? I do not see that stuff ever anywhere. Anywhere. Hit us with the post that you already sent up. What pose? What pose? What pose? What pose? What pose could you possibly be talking about? What pose are you what pose are you talking about, girl? You are so funny. Like what? Huh? I beg your pardon? What was that? Huh? I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear you over the skinny. I couldn't hear you over how thin I am. What? What was that? I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm trying not to slip through the cracks in the hardwood, girl. You know how it can be when you're so lithe and delicate, when you're so petite. I'm so little and petite. I'm just so little and small and petite. I'm just so minuscule and dainty and small and weak and fragile and vulnerable and just so that. But getting back to what I was talking about, I'm trying to find my grinder. Where's my whole kit? I put it away because I fake told myself I was not gonna smoke anymore. But yeah, we need that. We gonna need that. We gonna need that stat. Okay. Um, damn, that's crazy. I can't find it. Or maybe I packed it. I think I packed it just in case. Um, Thank you for that. Yes, of course, babes. But my thing is like I've never seen this guy's stuff really sell crazy. Like it's not on the streets. How can I How can I be the bigger person? It's physically, it's literally, it's cosmically impossible. I didn't make this choice. This is how God made me. God made the body tea, not me. Okay? God made the body tea. I didn't have any choice in that. I'm just dealing with the cards that I was dealt, like everyone else. The crap was spilling everywhere, child. It's getting a little hairy over here. It's getting a little hairy, a little scary. But anyway, I'm just like, this man has not sold anything. So how not has sold anything, but like his stuff doesn't, it's not like a commercial hit. At least not to me. I like I said, I don't see his stuff on the streets like that. So what is it? What is it that and I think isn't he a brand that's backed by Dover Street, if I'm not mistaken? You know, like Ray Kawakubo and them be the ones that are backing his brand. She's backing a lot of people. Mother is really giving coins out. Let me make a little brand or something, put that shit together and see. You like, what is really tea? But whatever, man. No matter, no matter. No biggie, no biggie. I'll break it up with my hands. I think my friend took my grinder and never gave it back. Now that I think about it. But it's all good. I'm just really concerned about what the Jean Paul Gaultier legacy is about to look like now that he's here. Because, like, once again, like, there was still a commercial aspect to what they did before. And especially at a time like this, it's needed. It's also really peculiar to me because y'all collaborated with all these other designers. Did they do a Duran Lantink collection? I feel like they might have. Or did they? Yeah. I'm dead. Not me right. Not I looked up Duran Lantink, and the very first hold on, let me show y'all. I look up Duran Lantink, and of course, Top Stories is here. But then it's Duran Lantink is set to become the new creative director for Jean Paul Gaultier from Immaculate Style. And then it's WWD. And then who's right under WWD? Who is right under WWD? Who's that? Oh, yeah, that's me. Oh, that's me, y'all. That's me popping my shit on Threads. Y'all follow me on Threads? Follow me on Threads. Me and my 5 likes, girl. Yeah. Yeah, doing big things. Big things are Guarn. But anyway, it's just interesting. Like, I'm wondering why, after all the other amazing designers and not so amazing designers that they had do a little demo for the Gaultier brand, one, they never did that with Duran, right? Duran never was never chosen as a guest designer for the brand. Not saying that one has to relate to the other, but I'm just like, it's that on top of the fact that like his stuff isn't super readily available. And also it's pricey as hell. And I'm like, for all that, girl, just get the BBL. You're paying BBL prices. Like, low key. For some metal bands, child. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be the most promising venture, especially when, like, I don't know what they know that I don't. Like, have his sales been spectacular like that? That like he makes sense as a good buy, especially right now when everybody's trying to cling to whatever will sell. Let's see if I can find some more information on this. Hmm. Duran Tink and go TA. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the stuff just feels a bit gimmicky. And I know he's won awards and all of that. Like the fashion industry loves him, sure, but like, how is this gonna work? Once they start putting that pressure on him to make commercially sellable clothing, what's gonna happen? It's gimmicky, and there's nothing wrong with a gimmick. Here's the thing, like there is nothing wrong with a gimmick. Sometimes it can really be the special sauce to hold things together for a collection, or like the accent that really helps drive the message, you know what I mean? um but it just feels like his collections are all gimmick, and it never really gets rooted back into reality. I mean, he apparently, like, he took certain pieces that were already ready made, like I think there was like a barber jacket that he thrifted from a market, they said, and he padded that one up and altered it to his kind of proportions. But I'm like, I don't know if that's enough. Y'all had all these people. I mean, I would rather hear JPG couldn't sell JPG. I don't even. Someone said, I see the vision. There's potential there. For what, boo? For what? And girl, ooh, I got some tea. I got some tea for y'all, but I can't spill it here. I can't spill it here. I'm gonna get on the live. I'm gonna get on the Yungfleur live. Why am I whispering? I'm gonna get on the Yungfleur live. So if y'all hang around, I think I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna cut this one off, but y'all get on the Yungfleur live, and I'm gonna just spill some quick tea. Just spill some quick tea if you have some time. But either way, child, it's 10:30. I got other things to do, like probably chop up this live and create more content and look at some more shows. Um, so stay tuned for me on Thursday at 9 p.m., okay? Tuesdays, Thursdays, 9 p.m., y'all. I'm saying it, it's happening. If you ever want to watch me on live, catch me Tuesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I say otherwise on the Instagram. Please follow the Instagram, Yungfleur, if you don't already. Please let me know if you want to be in the private DM chat on Instagram, the Yungfleur Live Garden. That's where we talk about fashion news 24/7 and other things. And we are able to stay in touch on when to get on the live. So please, 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 please let me know what's up. And if you have anything else that you want me to talk about for the next upcoming live, you always know where to find me. Hit me here on the YouTube. Feel free to DM me on the Instagram. Please share this YouTube. Please share the content. It's the only way that the garden is gonna find, the some more space to really grow and do things the way that I know that we can. So I appreciate y'all for joining the space. I appreciate y'all for coming to the live. I'll be back again on Thursday, like I said before. And until then, I'll be somewhere floating on a story, throwing my ass, doing something, talking about something. But yeah, y'all be well. Thank you so much again for coming. Have a great night. Let me know what y'all think about the live. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, anything you like, anything you don't like. I'll take it with a grain of salt. But I'll be back again soon. Take care, y'all. Good night.